Well, hello and welcome to the 2023 BTR Oscars show. I'm Pabz, I'll be your host. We've got a plethora of special guests, not really special guests, but probably people you'll recognise from the show, to present a number of awards that we're going to give this season. It's been a fun and entertaining season so far, and we thought we'd celebrate that with our Oscars style show. I'll be honest, I didn't realise the Oscars was going to be on so early. This was meant to go on around the same sort of time, but you know, whatever. We'll do it now. It wouldn't be us if we did it on time or anything, would it? So there's plenty of awards to get through. There's plenty of variety with the awards as well. I hope you enjoy it. So all that's left for me to do now at this stage is to introduce you to our first guest, who is going to tell us the nominees and eventual winner of our first category. Our first category is the Best Director, which of course / is the Coach Award. We'll start off with a big one, get you interested. And for that, let me introduce you to our man from north of the border, foreigner, the Bravehearted. He's pulling a face. Mr. Grant Young.
Hello. Thank you for having me. So, the Best Director nominees for Coach of the Year so far is Coach Capoulis, Coach Schmidt, Coach Murray, and Coach Thomas.
Well, there you are. 4 very worthy nominees. It's been tough to pick that. We all obviously had a crack at picking that. It wasn't easy, but that's what we've come up with, basically. So, why don't you tell us who's won, sir?
And the winner is Coach Capoulis.
Hey, there we are. Coach Capoulis it is. Congratulations to him. Let's get us all in shot. There we are. That's the first award on the night. As you can see, some of the other guests are here waiting in the wings, ready to go. So Coach Capoulis, I think we'll all agree, he's made a great start. He's done exceptionally well. That team is currently second in the league, looking good for it, and there's every chance that they could finish second, but certainly improve on what they did last season. And I don't think anybody at all at the start of the season was expecting that. So congratulations, Coach Capoulis. Well, there we are. Coach Capoulis. Let's move on to the next of our categories. The next category is the Best Venue. Once again, we put our heads together and tried to come up with what we thought the best venue was. I think when we get this gentleman to announce the nominees, there won't be any surprises. There's no blue walls. There's no curtains involved in this one, I'm afraid. However, let me introduce to you who's going to announce the nominees and the winner for this one. It is, of course, the media guru that is Mr. Paul Nicholson. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm honoured to be on the stage here for the BTR
nice little dicky tie there. Loving it.
I like it. I'm a cross between the Oscars and a really shit Chippendale. Yeah, so I'm just looking forward to the after party, if I'm honest with you.
Good.
So anyway, where were we? Nominees for the best venue. So 1 second, let me just...
Well, don't tell us the winner yet. We need the nominees first.
All right, fair enough. Just try the gun.
Okay. So excited.
I'm nervous. I've never been to the Oscars before.
There's about 5 people watching. Come on.
Okay, so
the
nominees are the Plymouth Pavilions, the Virtue Motors Arena, and then we have the Copper Box is the Morningside Arena, home of the Leicester Riders. So obviously everyone's at the edge of their seat. So am I now welcome to?
Yes, without
announce
further
the
ado.
Okay, so the winner is the Virtual Motors Arena, Newcastle Eagles.
There we are. Good stuff. Virtue Motors Arena gets the Oscar for best venue, which old Nicholson read through gritted teeth there. Obviously, was a favourite for the pavilions, but didn't come through. Virtue Motors Arena it is. Well, there we are. Two awards down. Several more to go. Bear with us, please. It's going to be fun. The next award is certainly that, and the presenter is going to be me, I'm afraid, for this one. We have got another presenter. He will be doing an award, don't you worry. He's sitting in the wings, waiting, raring to go, like a coiled spring. But this category is the best player performance in a dramatic role. Make of that what you will. The nominees are...
Turns, twists, turns off the glass.
David Cohn.
Oh.
No, I don't think that's a call at all.
No.
That was completely unintentional.
Yeah, he just turned round and just. So yeah, well, perhaps David Cohn went down a little bit too easy. Who knows?
Darius Defoe. And the Ninja Channel Banks. And it's exciting, isn't it? Isn't that exciting? Unbelievable. I haven't spared no expense on the winner's envelope. But wouldn't you like to know who it is? I think we might have given it away a little bit on the intro on the VT, but the winner is, of course, David Cohn. Congratulations, sir. Fantastic effort. I think we should run that clip again, don't you? There he goes. Fantastic. Right. On to the next award. The next one in the Arsenal is the best performance in a sideline dramatic role. So this is the coaches that have been involved dramatically from the sideline. I don't think we've got as many nominees for that. Let's find out. Let's go across to the man who's going to be announcing this. He is, of course, the retro man himself. My main man, Ads. How are you, sir?
Pabz, it's an honour to be here at the Oscars tonight. And the nominees...
You dressed up for it, didn't you?
I haven't got a tie, and I couldn't find my jacket, so I thought I'd just wear a hoodie. Best performance in a sideline dramatic role. The nominees are Rob Paternostro, Vince McCauley, Atiba Lyons.
Oh, it's exciting.
And the winner is Rob Paternostro's in the house.
Well, there we go. Rob Paternostro, I think specifically for, and I think we all agreed on this, was his emphatic performance in the cup final. I mean, one glaring incident in that where he turned to Io, our man Io, and told him to do something unsavoury. I think it was. I can't remember now, but it was good, wasn't it?
Genius, Rob. And the fact that Mrs. Pabz was so entertained for the whole game and Rob not the game. Rob, you have a super fan in Pabz's wife.
Yeah, she didn't watch much of the game. She was like, "What's he doing now? Look at him.
He's on the court."
Oh, good stuff. Right. Yeah, not many to go. So on to the next award. The next award is for best costume, which of course means jersey/uniform. Plenty of nominees for this one. I think it's been a pretty good season for uniforms. It always is a mix in terms of people's opinion on the uniforms. I can remember the Eagles uniform starting off, people were saying it looked pretty dire. People towards this part of the season now saying it's actually pretty good. I quite like it. It's nice. It reminds me a little bit of Chewitt's wrapper, but it is nice. I do like it. But to present this award back again, he can't keep away, can he? It's our man from the north, Mr. Grant Young. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's a great honour to be asked to present this award. As you can see, fashion is really much my thing.
Your Liberal Democrat tie.
It's a real honour to be here for this award. So the nominations on Best Costume or Jersey are the Bristol Flyers, the Manchester Giants, and the London Lions. Plymouth City Patriots.
There we are.
And the winner is... make sure it's correct. is the Plymouth City Patriots for their teal strip.
Oh, and there is the teal strip right there. Mr. Nicholson. Lovely. Does this mean that we can get an acceptance speech off you now?
Yes.
Here to collect the award is Mr. Paul Nicholson.
So, well, first of all, thank you. It was absolutely nothing to do with me whatsoever. So I think a big thank you to Mr. Adam Farley, the kit designer. Thank you to the amazing sponsors on the jersey. Obi there, Beverstons, Portcullis, Plymouth Marjon, Viking Interior, and Plymouth Live on the shorts. It means a lot, actually. You know, last year we won Moulton's Jersey of the Year. Now, a step up, the BTR Uniform of the Year.
I like Step Up. Step Up is good.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's honestly, I'm a little bit lost for words. I'm starting. 1 second. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, well done. It's a fantastic jersey. Put it down now. That award's done. Let's. Next up, there's only a couple to go. We're almost through it. And then it's off to the after parties. Elton John's car is parked outside. He's nowhere near it, but his car's out there. I don't know what that would mean. I'm not sure. I'll stop that. We'll move on, shall we? Could be. Next up, be careful. We don't want to get cancelled. Not on Oscars night. Or slapped. I don't know what's happening. Best soundtrack is the next award, which we've put down as in-house comms. That award is something, again, it's quite tricky because there's some legends that still do in-house calls. Everybody obviously has got different taste for that. My man Ads himself was doing some in-house calls for the Giants not that long ago. But we're going to bring back the winner of the last award, in fact, to present this award, Mr. Paul Nicholson. How are you? Welcome back again.
My legs are getting tired. I keep walking up to the stage. So the nominees for the best soundtrack: Ian Buse, aka Busey, from the Plymouth City Patriots, known as the voice, Tahir. And the third nominee is another legend in Mike Shaft.
There we are. Fantastic stuff. Who's got it then?
The winner is... can't believe it. Two legends that he's beaten to get to this stage. Congratulations, Tahir.
Oh, there we are. Tahir. We do have an acceptance speech from Tahir. Let's hear what you had to say.
Big shout out to the Below the Rim podcast team. Big thank you for the award. This is my Oscars acceptance speech. Actually, this is the first time I've ever received an award for any of the announcing work or hosting work that I've ever done. So I'll always have a place in my heart that you guys honored me first. Big shout out to everyone that's part of any game day experience. We're trying to grow the game. We're trying to move it forward. You know, it's been a lot of hard work over the years. Been doing this for nearly 7 years now. But yeah, man, it's an honor and a privilege to receive this award. So big love and blessings to all the Below the Rim podcast guys, and thank you so much. And also, I have to say this because otherwise I'm getting executed. Big shout out to the wife, of course, giving up so much of her time to look after the kids and my family. So I had the opportunity to go away and do hosting and announcing and other opportunities like that, without a doubt. So much love to all. Thank you very much, Below the Rim. I'm sure I'll catch you guys soon.
Well, there we are. Just 2 awards left. I mean, one of our presenters, as drunk and disorderly, had to be shown out. I think he slapped Nicholson because he said something about his wife. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, altercation. So ads has left us, I'm afraid. But you know, it's Oscars night. That kind of shit happens, doesn't it? So we'll crack on with the last 2 awards. I'm going to present this one because obviously ads has gone. So I'll do this one. It is the award for the best player in a supporting role. And the nominees are Josh Ward-Hibbert, Thomas Bell III, and Jelani Watson-Gale. Kimball McKenzie. A plethora of fantastic talent there. And this award is tricky to work this one out because obviously a number of these players have breakout games and actually lead their team in a number of ways. But we've got them in as a supporting role to perhaps a player that's, you know, in a leading role, so to speak, which is an award that's coming up very shortly. But, well, let's stop talking bollocks and let's find out who indeed has won the best player in a supporting role. And the award goes to Kimball McKenzie.
Oh,
There we are. Kimball McKenzie. Best player in a supporting role. He's had some great games, hasn't he, this season thus far. In fact, probably just as well in a leading role, really. 30 plus points in a couple of weekends and just led his team. Yeah, good. Thanks for the input, fellas. Right.
What?
Good. That's good.
Presented
Let's
this
keep
one?
it real. Let's keep it real. On to the next one. We've got 2 awards left. Two awards. We're going to bring back another presenter now who's toying with the idea of wearing a kilt to the trophy final, and I hope he does. And I want everybody to tweet him. The Gladcast fella up there. Here he comes. There he is.
oi, oi.
It'd be good to see that young man in a kilt, traditional. And he's going to present the best player in a leading role. One of the biggest awards tonight.
Thank you. It's a great honour to be asked to present this award on behalf of Below the Rim Oscars, ahead of such other potential announcers as Paul Nicholson. So, best player with a leading role for their team, and the nominations are, but first I would like to say everyone this season has been fantastic. It's been one of the best seasons for a long time, and if you're not on this list, it doesn't mean you're not special to us. VJ King, Mark Lovin, LBC Dusha, Larry Austin, and the winner of Best Player in a Leading Role for 2023 is, fingers crossed, deep breath, it's VJ King. Congratulations to VJ King.
Oh, fantastic stuff. There you are. VJ King up against some tough opposition there. None of us had, I mean, a couple of us had Decker in our list, but not enough to make the nominees. But still, fantastic list of players. LVC Dusha's best season so far. Larry Austin Jr. has been phenomenal. Mark Loving, of course, is Ads' favourite player, but he's drunk and disorderly and he's been kicked out. Apparently, he's trying to get back in, but the security
Who
of
Mark Lovin is?
security have done him over. Not Mark Lovin, no. Mark Lovin's class act.
Is he with ads?
But VJ King is a worthy winner, which leads us to... Well, first of all, fellas, have you enjoyed this evening? Grant, my man?
It's been brilliant. I'm so glad to be invited to present some of these like historic awards has been a right honour, and just before such a special weekend as well.
One day we'll do this live at a venue. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Nicholson, you had fun?
Yeah. What's going on this weekend?
Trophy? Something to do with
Something you're not in because you lost to Derby.
Oh, damn, that was low.
That's a singer.
Wow, that was
That's a
low.
thing. That's a mic drop.
I'm going to
Listen, fellas, thank you very much.
Now.
Yeah, Taz, is it too early for Rambos? Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for not being drunk and disorderly and having to be exited the venue.
That's what you think.
Yeah. Well, there's still time. There's still time. The after party is already raging. There's one more award for us to give. There's no nominees for this one. So what we'll do is I'll introduce this award and we will play the show out with the VT for this. Grant, thank you very much for joining me. Mr. Nicholson, sir, thank you much for joining me. Ads, if we come and meet you outside in a minute, we'll get a kebab. Thank you as well. But ladies and gentlemen, the final award is something that happens in the Oscars quite regularly. I say that I've not seen the Oscars for a very long time, but there is often a Lifetime Achievement Award, and the Lifetime Achievement Award, we spoke about a number of players past that are still involved with the game. We were trying to make it so the players were still involved with the game to some degree, or coaches that were still involved with the game and have come right the way through, almost from its very beginning. And this certain person has been there since the very beginning. He's changed a few teams. He's been MVP. The VT will have it all. I need to say no more than the man who's won the Lifetime Achievement Award for the Oscars, the BTR Oscars 2023, is none other than Nigel Lloyd.
Wearing 10, the Carlsberg League's top scorer for 92, the Coach's Player of the Year and Heart of the Tigers, Edgar Nigel Lloyd.
Obaseki is Lloyd. Not defended. They may have to watch that.
They gotta watch it. That's Nigel's shot. I mean, yeah, time.
Nigel Lloyd on the ball to Dorsey. Dorsey to Nigel Lloyd, puts it up for three, and finally knocks one down. Nigel Lloyd
will of course bring it forward for the Lions.
Ryan making a conscious effort to use their inside men on most of the plays as Nigel comes up with the N1 play.
Nice play from Nigel Lloyd. Seen that a few times in his career, just driving at a guy, making sure he's got enough contact for the whistle and then finishing off the play.
Nigel Lloyd goes, doesn't get the chance, a lucky rebound. Slam! Oh, look at that.
But TSKA showing signs now of getting back in, and Nigel Lloyd does it again.
As they do in the first half, in the second half, the Bears fans on their feet until the first score. At the minute, they can't even get the ball. Lloyd for three, and Milton Keynes, who've not really kicked into top gear yet tonight, lead by a...
Oh! Rejection, Lester James, it's Lloyd again.
No!
2 points and a free throw.
Nice! Shook him up. Led to a nice break. Shake and bake by Nigel Lloyd. Nice off the backboard.
Yeah, I feel very well about the game from the team standpoint because we played a very good game today. Worthing's a tough team, and I think we picked up the tempo and did the best we could, and we came out on top.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much. The credits are going to roll. Brilliant. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it. I'd love to be a host. Next time I'll write something funny. I'll go for a Gervais thing and start ripping the piss out of everyone. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Hoops Fix. We'll do a Hoops Fix thing. Do you want to buy a BBL team? Sorry. Thank you, fellas. See you soon.